Days ago, the United States dropped 1430,000 LB bunker busters into Iran's most secretive nuclear facilities, Fordow, Natanz, and Isfahan. The Pentagon said they're completely obliterated. But was this a surgical strike or a geopolitical gamble that could plunge us into war? Hit subscribe to DeVanished Realms for more deep dives into world-shaking events, and stay right here, because we're unpacking what this means right now. Late on June 21st to 22nd, 2025, the U.S. launched Operation Midnight Hammer utilizing 7 stealth B-2 bombers launching 14 massive ordnance penetrators, 30,000 LB bunker busters, plus multiple Tomahawk cruise missiles from a submarine. President Trump hailed it as a spectacular military success, declaring Iran's key sites completely and totally obliterated. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth echoed that, terming it an incredible, overwhelming success. But while officials celebrate, nuclear experts caution the true damage might only delay, not end Iran's nuclear ambitions. Let's zoom into each site. Fordow, buried under 300 feet of mountain, saw 2 giant holes, but still stands. IAEA warns deep damage may not have reached core centrifuges. Natanz, Iran's main enrichment plant, lost its electricity and above-ground structures. IAEA suggests centrifuges likely destroyed. Isfahan, with its nuclear refining infrastructure, suffered heavy surface and underground damage, though experts say Iran may have moved its most valuable uranium beforehand. This wasn't a haphazard attack, required months of planning, intelligence gathering, and costly munitions. Pentagon says it bought time, but experts argue Iran still retains knowledge, supply chains, underground vaults. It's like mowing the lawn. Joe Cirincione from ABC News warns the bunker busters may not penetrate fully reinforced tunnels. IAEA Chief Grossi confirms Natanz and Isfahan took heavy hits, but Fordow's survival leaves massive unknowns. Initial assessments suggest a delay, but is it a permanent setback or a pause button on Iran's nuclear timeline? Iran responded within hours, launching around 30 missiles at Israel and U.S. bases. UN Secretary General Guterres warns this could spiral into a rat hole of retaliation. Russia and China condemned the strikes. Australia backed them. Oil markets spiked, especially around the Strait of Hormuz. In Washington, lawmakers debate legal authority. Some argue Trump bypassed Congress. Meanwhile, Homeland Security warns of potential cyber attacks and proxy warfare in response. So what happens now? 1. Iran retaliation? Likely missile, cyber, and militia-led reprisal. U.S. warns of stronger response. 2. Diplomacy or escalation. Trump hinted ceasefire window, Qatar mediating. UN calls for restraint. 3. Nuclear program and talks. Iran might ramp underground efforts. IAEA involvement key. U.S. says further operations are possible. 4. Global fallout. Oil instability, regional alliances shifting, domestic political fallout in U.S. Operation Midnight Hammer stunned the world, but did it stop Iran's nuclear march or merely delay it? And at what cost? Regional escalation, economic risk, international law. These are the questions that demand answers. If you want the deep analysis, the timelines, and expert breakdowns, be sure to subscribe to DeVanished Realms and hit the bell now. Drop your thoughts below. What happens next in this high-stakes game? Subscribe daily world crisis updates. Comment. What's your take on Operation Midnight Hammer? Because in this world, truth isn't just stranger, it's more dangerous. Stay informed, stay safe.